Okay. So we are live again. Back at Buddy's Dark Souls Plus Part 9. Welcome back. Sorry about the Part 8. Apparently we had some sort of problem with YouTube. It didn't record or save the run. In the last episode, I did exactly what my buddy had done, except obviously I'm playing a little differently than he is. We finished the Painted World. So that content just didn't get recorded. It doesn't make any sense to us. We can't find it anywhere. YouTube can't find it. It's gone. So there's nothing we can do about it. But now we're on part 9. And today we are going to do the DLC. We've done all the side stuff in the main game, I believe. Except for maybe clean up after the end of it. But we will check that out. Do the cleanup after we finish the DLC completely. Now, today's goal is to kill Artorias and maybe unlock and kill Calamine, but we'll see how far we get. If everything goes really easily for us, then who knows, maybe we'll finish the whole thing, but I don't expect it. So, let's begin. First off, let's see if she has any mushrooms or anything for sale.
Thank. What is thy wish?
Looks like I bought her things. We can't use sorceries. If this is your first episode, since it's been a little while since we posted the last episode, because there was a break, I missed an episode. Dark Souls Plus is a series where we challenge ourselves with a new challenge each New Game Plus cycle. New Game Plus 0 was no sorceries. Yeah. Let's kick. Wasn't even moving. Why did it kick? Instant kill though, that's really nice. Come to me, my enemy. Yes. Oh, I love this build. It's gonna be hard against big guys like this though. Anything else? Invader. Yeah, already. There he is too. Sweet. Oh look, he went for a lag stab. Imagine that. Oh, he went for another lag stab. Imagine that. What crappy people do this stuff. Crappy people have to use the shittiest ways they can think of to try and kill you. Yeah, these people are the reason that PvP sucks so bad in the later games. At least I have a reason to invade in this one, but most likely he's just being a jerk. Just like the people that are invading in Elden Ring, he is doing it to be a jerk. That is his only goal. As a Red Phantom, he's probably not trying to get any progress in the Covenant at this point. The game is, what, 17 years old? Oh, there's a guy behind him. Two hits, good deal. Nothing on him. What kind of rings do I have on? I wouldn't mind getting his weapon. That would be a pretty neat strength weapon to wield for this superb strength build. Can't believe that doesn't kill them in one hit. Twinkles are nice. Save me some souls. Another Twinkles. Come on, I want their weapon. That would be so cool. Lock, respond. Oh, look at that. You're faster than me. Blood red moss. Okay, what did he give me? Another Twinkling. Well, as you can see, they drop Twinkling, but in general, most builds are not really good at fighting them. One more blue Titanite slab than we'll ever need. We didn't get the one in the Crystal Cave. So I won't... so I wouldn't waste any of those precious stones and time and possibly life doing drops to death. Okay. Oh, there is an item in that room. Oh, we'll get back around there in just a moment. I don't think that is going to be any use to us, but let's have a look. Don't always get it. Let's find out. Yeah, it's more dex based and it's pretty weak. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, no. There we go. Get rid of some of the ambush. It's really hard to pick up the moss for some reason. Nice. You're not pinching me. There you go. Goodbye. Ah, twinkling. I wish they did the Dark Souls 2 idea, where if you hit him here, Calamite would take damage, and it would show up in the boss fight in the future. They should have done that with everything instead of just that one time with Dark Souls 2. Oh yes, I forgot about you. Good deal. Oh, lovely. I forgot about you as well, apparently. I don't remember there being a giant that attacks you there. But whatever. You're dead now. Ah, lots of drops around here. Sell items are always good. Should be an enemy right here. They must have went around to try and get me over there. Probably gonna end up dead, falling into one of those pits. Elizabeth mushroom. Those are so good. Oh, here we go. Lock. Respond. Easy mode. I think this is the only other thing around here. Gotta make a jump though. Good thing I remembered the correct way to jump. If I remember correctly, this armor is actually really good set. It's not the best, but... which is unfortunate because the DLC is meant to be done after everything else, and the best set is the set you find at 45. Second best is also there at like level 45 when you first go to Anor Londo. So one is in a shopkeeper that is very hard to miss. The giant armor at the giant blacksmith, but I suppose you could miss Havel's set pretty easily. If you're not looking for secrets. I feel like I'm missing one of the giants. He must have been the guy that dropped down. Yeah, I'm so clunky that I made so much noise that he dropped down after I was killing the crystal lizard. Or while I was killing the crystal lizard. He dropped down to hit me. We'll get some arrows here, which will finally give me, once I get the bow, the decision whether or not to use Goff's great bow or the regular great bow. Come on. Twinkling. I only have a couple more guys like this. We have to farm a bit to get it. I do want it though. Yeah, that's who dropped down on me. Because there would normally be two giants here. One of them dropped down on me while I was getting the crystal lizard. Right over here. Because I'm so clunky. Making so much noise with every step. Every step I take, they can hear me. Can't you see? Oh. Don't want to slide into the abyss, thank you. Where are you going? I'm right here. Yeah. More moss for free. That's always good. Before we go to New Game Plus 1, we will probably do a lot of cleanup, so we'll have everything we need, every kind of thing. Just because that's the way we play when we go to New Game Plus anyway. Before we kill shopkeepers and get their stuff and all that fun. Okay, there's a crystal lizard coming up. Did I already scare it away? Bet I did. Yeah, it looks like I already scared it away. Is that it right there? No. Okay, well, the way you deal with that is to quick aim and continue. Oh, he's so far from me. No way I'm making that. Yeah, better off starting here and reloading again. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Let's do it again. Whoops. Just double checking to make sure that YouTube has actually got my stream going properly. So I know this is video form, but we're both streaming the game. That way we're not competing against each other for the streams, and I can record the whole video all at once. I don't know if you have any experience with recording on PlayStation, but if you try to do it, it will only let you do 1 hour at a time. Come on, nothing? Nothing from anybody? Nope. Another twinkle. Oh, that's too bad. Do we have an item over here? And an item by the building, I believe. Maybe in the building. I believe these guys stay doing their gardening until you go after this item. Oh, it looked like he had an item. Must have been wrong or fell through the floor. Another coin for Frempt. Nothing on that side. Is there something over here? Yes. Bad place to get stuck if you're being chased by all those enemies. One thing you probably have already noticed, even though it might seem a little bit more boring to view from your standpoint, I like to kill everything. I tend to not run past the enemies. Unlike most YouTubers and streamers, they just run past everything. I think that's really, really boring. It's like, oh, you know how to hold down a button. Look at that. You got no reward for the entire path. Look at that. Yeah, you ran past every single item you could pick up. So many reasons not to just run past everything. Going up. So I tend to kill everything unless it's getting obnoxious because I have to run back to a boss over and over again. But most people who are playing this and know how to play don't need to run past the enemies. And that's really the key there. The people that are running past the enemies, they are basically they're giving a weight to whether it's worth it or not. For them, it's too hard for them to fight the enemies. So they have decided... You're human? Okay. They've decided to, instead of using their resources, they're going to rush through everything and have those resources available when they get to the boss. But from my experience, you usually end up creating situations where you just die. Okay, 20 of those. I have more than enough of all the mosses. I don't think he really has anything except this humanity here, which I'm not going to pay for. As well as the green blossom. I'm not sure if, maybe the guy in Sense Fortress sells green blossoms as well, but I think he has a lower price than this guy. Lloyd's Talismans, Black Fire Bombs, Homeward Bones, yeah. This guy's prices are high. So I wouldn't recommend him. Not when you can warp, obviously. By the time you're here, you can warp, so you can warp to any of the people, unless you've killed your people. Okay, I will put my sign down. I'm gonna do it at the stairs. Did you get invaded yet?
No, I didn't get invaded. Now, after you fight Arthurius, right over there, if you go through, is the most invaded area in the entire game. People love to invade at almost any level. If you play online, you probably have to play it. I think it's last.
Yeah, my buddy's just talking about how the biggest invaded area is the bonfire after Artorias' fight. Because you're usually human. you're trying to light the bonfire, etc. If you're trying not to get invaded, to get that bonfire, then go offline. Go offline for 10 steps and you're good to go. In fact, I may even show you how to do that. And I think my buddy should as well. How easy it is to just go offline if you're worried about being invaded. Such a cool enemy. I love how good of a job they did on this boss fight. It is a hard fight if you don't know how to deal with it. Dodging isn't as easy against him. And this is where my build right here shines the most. Can't break through my shield. He's after you. He's a half-life. Knock him out of that, and you save yourself a lot of hurt. You can use the shield with any build, but that is the way to do it. Mimic. Nice. Lots of souls.
72,000, so I'm gonna do the trick of like mentioned. I want to go offline for a second. I'll tell you right here, right?
Yeah.
And
Okay, I need to become human.
go offline.
Might as well just homeward, huh? Okay, we'll level up a little more. Nope, we won't. So, we are now human. Your buddy's gonna put his sign down. Didn't have to use any magic against that guy. And as I was saying, it is the easiest way to fight him, is this shield right here. You can get a better shield, which Artorias' shield is something that I've been meaning to get. Maybe I did get it, I don't know. It's been about a week since we played last, so I'm not sure if I got Artorias' shield yet or not. But the two Artorias' shields are really great. And I believe I can use both of them already with this build.
So you can get those actually yourself, but we only did it for instead I transferred silver. I could see everything, right?
I believe so. If not, then we'll find out.
What's up? Good news, thing.
If you can't kill her, then
You can't. If you felt about it, you might.
she might move on.
She might just leave and not sure. But I got it. Okay, okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, I am at the bog. You're offline though.
Yeah, I got a grab like it project. Back on and then back on.
Don't you need to restart?
Yeah, I gotta restart.
Maybe? Yeah, you do.
And probably how I can fix that. Instead of go offline.
Okay, he's put his sign down here.
down to the history hall and stuff, so. All I need is to level up the bonfire.
There you are. Excellent. S plus. Okay, here we are. Skipping. And just walk to the side. Wait for him to attack. If he stays near you, you get a chance to hit him. Ooh, you staggered him for a second. Combustion is amazing. Well, all fire really is amazing against him. Oh, he's already buffing? No, you may not. You tried to buff again? Weird. Okay. Mimic Helm on. That was easy. Now, if you're having trouble with him and you can't find a summon, you could do what we just did with either of our builds.
Yeah, either of our builds.
Fire is an amazing way to kill him. Being fast and using fire, great way to do it. Or being slow and using strength weapons with a strength shield is an easy way to do it.
I love the offer.
I would say this is the easiest way, though. Definitely. He can't kill you if you can block. You need to manage your stamina. Remember, put your shield down to get your stamina back. But, so, as we were saying, this is the most invaded area in the game. Highly recommend that you just go like this and change your network settings if you're worried about being invaded over and over again. Start offline like that. Do I need to reset?
Yeah, I got it.
Reset the game. Log back in and it'll say offline mode right there. I recommend doing this if you're worried about being invaded. We're not generally worried about it. I mean, that guy was annoying, but it doesn't really bother us because we've been invaded so many times. This gives me an opportunity to rest at this bonfire, actually get it, and not have to do the run back from the beginning. I can kindle the bonfire in peace without getting kicked off of it. I probably need to put another humanity into it. But let's look at leveling up first. Okay, it looks like I was working on Vitality, actually. 2 levels in Vitality, so I'm 102. Okay. That'll leave me with 1 humanity on my body for item find, which I do enjoy having. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to change to Gold Ring. I'm ahead of my buddy in levels, so I don't need the souls as much as he does, but also I'm going to save myself souls anyway if I have Gold Ring on, because I'm going to be getting large Titanite drops. This is the best place to farm in the late game for large Titanite. The enemies that are, I can't recall what they're called, but they have the crazy multiple eye mask, and they walk around like monkey mode. Can't remember what they're called. Anyway, we've got Goth up there, but we can't unlock him yet, but there is a soul item up there to get. Otherwise, let's reset it back to online. Oh, we do need to go over here and deal with her first. Since I've rested, she should be over here. That fog gate leads to the PvP arena zone. If you go in there, then you get the item for that, and it's just an annoying item in your inventory all permanently. A couple items, actually, I think. Nobody plays in the arena. Even though that's where they intended people to do PvP, everyone invades right outside. Because they want to catch people that are unprepared. They don't want to fight fair. Okay, so let's see.
You. Is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you
really?
be willing to part with it?
No.
Yes, of course. I must not be presumptuous. Artorius would not have approved.
Okay, well anyway, I can't use her armor. I won't be using her weapons. I could give her the soul, but I want to make the shield. The cursed shield and the cursed sword, I think, are what I can get from this soul. So that's probably... I haven't made the weapon or the shield yet. I'll be working on that in between, rather than wasting everyone's time while they watch me farm for Titanite. Oh, really? Well, we can be invaded after I go back online, but probably won't be invaded because the merchant is going to invade us first. So we'll have an NPC invader, and he is no joke. He has a... Whoops, I've got to change the setting first. Start online. And quit. He has a kick, sweep kick, that can hit you pretty hard, especially if he knocks you off the wall. Lots of places to fall in this. As you saw, the invaders love to kick you off cliffs. Even the NPCs. Okay, so let's mess with the bonfire and move forward. One hit? Nice. Oh, is gold ring the ring I have on? Yeah. Fully expected to get one right away. They drop them like candy. Reaper? Yeah, I love that. And of course, since I said to come here to farm them, none of them are going to drop it. The large Titanite drops from them very easily. You'll just have to believe me. There we go. Okay, we gotta rush the sorceress. Got him too, and another large. Excellent. Okay. Gotta go around this corner. And kill this guy down here. I do worry that I'm going to take a step forward after doing a swing and just fall to my death. Top off, just in case. With more than enough Estus. Okay. Green. Nice. I think this is the way backwards. And then I need to go down first. Yeah, it seems to be the case. There we go. What do you have for us? Their helmets don't drop usually. They're very hard to get. Dark orb there. Did not need that. Dead end. And here we have a path. Now this path leads to horrible carving. And this path leads to... Is this a secret? I don't see the message. But let's put on the lantern. There's 2 spots where you can use this lantern. This is not the one. Looks like we're further overweight now. Yeah. By putting that on. Lower our gloves. Yeah, it's just barely over. That's what I was wearing before. Or crystalline gauntlets. They're good. Yeah, it's right here. Revealed. The silver pendant. Excellent item to get. I don't tend to use it, like, at all, because I am not skilled with switching to it. I fall down here. Thank you very much. Another large. Could you please switch? Thank you. There we go. Okay. So, the way up, right here, I believe. Yep, this is the way. Item there. That's the end of the items in this spot. Now there was a crystal lizard that is on that rooftop right there that I'm looking down at. It tends to run away way before you even get close to it, and it is kind of difficult to get. I usually just leave it. Honestly, I don't go out of my way to get that one. It doesn't it doesn't really offset the cost of going over there and risking not being able to get off of that if you don't jump just right or drop just right. And there's Marvelous Chester. We're going to go forward just for the fun of it. He's going to try and shoot at me, I think. Yeah. Drop down here. He can come to me. He's not going to play, huh? So that is the rooftop I was just talking about that has a crystal lizard on it. You can drop over here. If you miss, you obviously die. You can jump over here as well, but getting onto it, you have to jump to it. And if you roll after you jump, anything like that, you really don't enjoy the outcome. Well, I guess he's going to stand there. I have never had him not come towards me, you know? I mean, obviously he always shoots at you, but to just stay over there? That's kind of weird. No items from that one. Okay, I'm not going to give Chester a chance. Kill me. See if he's come now. He went backwards, not forwards. Okay, this is a mimic, that's why I didn't bother getting this chest yet. And they are not weak to blunt damage, apparently. Another carving. Okay, I guess we gotta come up here to kill Chester. Goodbye. Doesn't he give the body? What happened to his body? Isn't he supposed to drop humanity on his body when he invades you? Yeah, same. Oh, he might be one that doesn't, I guess. Normally an invader would drop their body if you kill them. Not that I've been killing the invaders very much, but the NPCs I don't have any problems with. Yeah. Why they included motion controls in these games is beyond me. I hate motion controls. They ruin games. In a system where emotes stop you from being able to move, that is just stupid. They're asking for you to get killed because of their inclusion of motion controls. Why? I think these are called bloated undead or something like that. Okay, that's where the key is for Calamite. Well, Goth. But that's our goal. Also, we're going to move towards the bonfire, of course. So if you want to go down there, easy way to do it is right here. Just do a jump attack towards this enemy here. Might as well lead him up first though, so I can fight him separately. Estus and there we go. Fun way to clear the ambush in this room. That one had two. That is great. When they cost like 4,000 a piece, right? Okay, I can get this guy to drop down on us, so we won't have to fight him over there by the mimic. Nope. He'll come down after we go up here, possibly. Show up behind you, and you're like, how did somebody get behind me? I thought I killed everything behind me. Because he dropped down off of that platform right there. Yeah, he's not interested because he knows we know. So he's right over there ready for us to jump over. Guess let's do that. Well, if there's an odd cut, it's because we have some storming going on right now. The weather is very rainy, and oh, there were two in here. If the video cuts oddly, then it's because the power went out. only happens maybe once a year, but when it does, you have no control over the situation. And it could be out all day, so we may end up posting just the portion up to the part the power went out. Just because our time has passed for us to continue. Right. There's an item over here. I think it's a twin humanity. Yeah. It's hard to remember the items now. I used to have everything memorized perfectly, but then we played randomizer like 3,000 times, and you start to forget. Okay, I didn't kill the guy up above yet. Apparently. One isn't enough. That's too bad. Estus. And... can I target them? Nope. They can target me though. Well, let's just run over here. And they got me anyway. We'll grab this. Got all the items except if that guy drops an item. And you know what? I really don't care if they do. It's not a guaranteed item. Loaded Sorcerer's Head is not really beneficial to me in any way, or anybody for that matter. It's just cool to get. Want to send that shortcut up. And moving forward. Okay. Let's get these guys. Oop. Oh, that's bad. Oh, good thing I got the shortcut. Dang. I'm so loud. Usually I prefer fast, but loud has its advantages and disadvantages. Okay, our goal here is to get the bonfire. Although technically that isn't towards Calamite, which was our first thing to... Look at that. I don't need to really worry about these guys killing me. 2 Titanite. 2 more large Titanite. What did I say? Best farm ever. You could just kill these 4 and that one there and go back and rest. It is so easy to do. They give a decent amount of souls. Well, I guess I gave 400 apiece. Not that many, but you will never need large Titanite again to farm them. Okay. Don't have any arrows equipped. Yep, I'm going to show them that right now. If you want to just get rid of them, you can shoot them with arrows. Poison arrows work on them. Obviously, Estus, when you need it. I haven't poisoned him yet, but my bow is plus 15, so I'm doing plenty of damage. And they're moving around too much. such a homing on that. Got him. Okay. So we can target this guy now. Usually they don't move as much as that one was moving just a moment ago. But again, if you have poison arrows, you can poison them from afar. They can't quite shoot at me yet, but they're getting closer, so they will be able to soon. And I just killed them because my bow is plus 15. Let's re-equip magic. I'm hoping that lightning is really good against this guy over here, because I don't think blunt is really going to be that great of a weapon against the chainmail enemy. One of the best items in the game, right here. Nope. It is a good soul item though. Thought it was Soul of a Great Hero. And that's what I was saying right there, but no, it's just a regular Soul of a Brave Hero still. Decent amount of souls. Let's see here. Now you have a chance of dropping chainmail from this guy. They added him specifically because people were complaining that the only way to get chainmail was from the shopkeeper. Come on. Not a lot there. Well, let's see what I can do. I don't deflect off of him, so that was nice. He dropped some chain leggings. Again, we don't need armor, so I'm not going to worry about that. But I believe he respawns, you can farm the chain armor from him, and that was their resolution of the complaints about not being able to get chain armor regularly. I didn't save any rapid gods for this guy.
It's funny that the way they fixed it is by making him a tough guy.
Yeah, the guy is really tough. Like, he has deflect on it, so if you don't hit him hard enough, then your weapon bounces off of him as if he was blocking. Okay, so we got the next bonfire. Okay, let's see here. I want another humanity. No, I need 2 more humanity to become human. Should have popped one of those twins, oh well. Can I level up? Need 64,000. Goth? Yep, we should unlock Calamite and go talk to Goth, and then figure this out. Now, I'm not gonna put a humanity on. Oh, I do need a warp though. Because if you're not really good at the Homeward Bone after you trigger Calamite's boss room, then he can just one-shot you with his flying fire attacks. Dark fire. Let's see. Township. Calamite has a really disappointing tail cut, because at this point in the game, scaling is something you've invested in, and getting a weapon that has no scaling is kind of like, oh, it's a fast, like, regular sword. It basically is an upgrade to the Flying Dragon sword. Is that what it's called? I think I actually have that. So I have the key now, but we're gonna pass by his little room there.
Translation is Flying Dragon.
She's still here. I could kill her, but I'm gonna use Artorias' soul to make a shield, I think. That's the soul I need for the shield. It might be Sif's soul that gives us the shield, though. So we're gonna go over here and trigger the boss fight. That way there's a boss fog. Then when we talk to Goff, he'll trigger his shooting the Calamite down. Dogs! When you're slow, they can be really annoying. But luckily we're not easily staggered, so we have that advantage. Could also switch to Wrath of Gods. It would probably one-shot them, but it's hard to say. I don't think I invested very much in Faith. Just possibly what's needed for... Nope, I think I need 50. So I'm gonna have to level some Faith before we go to New Game Plus. So that I can get Sunlight Spear and use it in New Game Plus. Something that you don't normally have in a playthrough. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay, there's a crystal lizard here that requires some drops. I'm so noisy, I'm probably gonna startle it before you even get here. There he is. Yep. Got him. Sweet. Okay, we can drop some more. Oop. Let's heal. And we start by going over here first. I think he will get attracted. But we'll get ready for Homeward Bone. Once he shows up in the cavern, or ravine, canyon, whatever you want to call it, then it should be considered. Oh, that almost one-shot me. Come on, get up. Estes. Yes. Okay. That should count. Let's see if, oh, lovely. Of course, I have no problem getting PvP in Dark Souls 1, but in 3 and Elden Ring, well, not in Elden Ring. In Dark Souls 3, though, it was extremely annoying. Hello. Oh, look at that. You're so good at this game. Did you know that? No name. There you go. Have fun doing PvP. Loser. Yeah. Exactly. How often are you logging into Dark Souls just to do that? Do you think that we think you're good? Because we know for a fact that you are not. You can't possibly be good at the game if you go for a cheese backstab. That's why Dark Souls 2 PvP was so much more well received, such a better game PvP wise, because there's just so many ways to get around players, and of course backstabbing was severely nerfed. It still does a ton of damage, but they really went out of their way to balance PvP a lot better in Dark Souls 2. They did a better job of it. And PvP was more fair. And that's why these people are still playing Dark Souls 1, or they've moved on to Elden Ring, because PvP, well, in Elden Ring it is much more fair than it is in this one, for sure. But in this one, PvP is not fair. If you go for a backstab, a lag stab, you can easily just one-shot, as you saw. I'm wearing +5 giant armor, and he killed me with a regular, was that his Y-hander or broadsword? Don't know. One shot.
Thou must head over. He left, and here I am.
Okay, dung pies, don't need those. Could use those. Don't need those. Got a lot of large titanite from that run. He has the best price for it too. Goodbye 76. They are the best great arrow, but I'm gonna wait and see which of the two great bows is best. I need to look it up basically.
Tomorrow is the black dragon posing the Jura.
So he only asks you this after you've talked to him a second time?
Yes. I thought as much.
Uh-huh.
He's called Calamite. Ferocious. Nice. Right.
Yes.
Good. Good. I've taken a liking, and I always...
I'm glad that he doesn't aggro against you for killing Cillian, I think is her name. The knight that wants Artorias' soul. Or Killian, I'm not sure. But she's at his grave. Since he should be friends with her too, it would have been a really good, like, connection story-wise. But lots of people would have been upset because they want to get her gear from her. No, I'm not going to buy any right now.
It's really good to be light this one.
Dragons, we...
Can also work.
Okay, we'll come back for his bow later. He might be my favorite NPC in this. Sitting there, he thinks he's blind, but somebody poured wax in the eye slots of his helmet, and he never thought to take off his helmet, so he thinks he's blind, but he's probably not. He was still able to shoot Calamite. So I need to become human? So we can summon each other. Let's see here.
This is going to be second last fight.
We won't be summoning each other for Gwyn, because then one person would get the souls and the other one wouldn't, and yeah, we can't share that. Yep, Solaire should be an NPC we can summon there, if we did his story right. We'll finish Solaire's story and...
I played this game so many times, I love it.
You're already at the fog with your sign down? Okay. Okay, just gotta deal with the dogs first. Now, Calamy is a little bit more difficult fight than Artorias for us. Although, I would say Artorias is one of the hardest bosses in the game. If you don't play the way that either I or my buddy played, he isn't as easy as we made it appear to be. He is very hard. He hits hard, he's fast at attacking, so he just continuously attacks you. It can be a hard fight. That's why we say, use one of our two builds. Use Power Within and Fire, or...
I think fire is so much the strongest fire that's magic.
The Fire's the strongest magic?
Yeah, it's the easiest we'll do. You have to launch
Power Within is amazing, and it buffs all your magic from then on. On PC, this is a risky move, but if you have the DS fix, then falling through the floor is not a thing that happens every time anymore. But on PC, for the longest time, that was a huge deal. Miss? Ah well. Would like to get the tail cut, even though I probably won't use that. Targeting him is a bad idea. There we go. Oh, missed it. What you doing? What you doing? There we go. Got it. Obsidian Greatsword. I would say he's second hardest to get because Priscilla's, it's really easy to kill her before you get the tail cut. I'm going to see how lightning fares against him. I am using it, so I might as well use it. Not too good. Okay. If I can get up, I'll move away from him. Heal. Don't die now. Yeah, I don't know if that's worthwhile or not. I didn't see how much damage I was doing with my... club. With Calamy, it's more about learning his moveset than any other boss. If you learn his moveset, you can avoid most of his attacks. You could be running around naked, and as long as you can do damage to him, you're good to go. If you summon someone, you hope that they do their part of damage, and combined, you're good. Ah, dang it. Jumped back. Just gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna top off. Oh, maybe not. That knocked me down. That should not have happened. Just because it picked me up, it knocked me down. I am very worried about getting that curse. Oop. Shields are awesome. Estus. Yes, do that. He knocked me into a roll somehow. Okay. And one more hit. And there we go. Going to switch to Symbol of Avarice. I didn't have Soul Ring on. Wow. Thank you. Calamity Ring and... should be like 140,000 souls or something? 86. Okay. That'll do. Yep, I have 2 levels worth now. Okay, I'm going to grab these items and run up the ladder to get summoned. Soul of a Hero. So I would say Calamit's not that big of a threat. He can kill you, as you saw. My buddy died from his attacks. But if you learn his moveset, for the most part, it's always react to his moveset with block or dodge or avoid, and then you hit with whatever you can if you have the time. If you don't have the time, you wait for your opportunity to attack. You don't just try to rush him in between every move that he does. And Slow and Steady gets him killed. But Manus is coming up. He, in my opinion, is the hardest boss of the game. He has some moves that you cannot possibly block all of it. No matter how good you're good at it, you can't dodge all of it. He'll get you in the moveset. Unless you're behind him and he's doing it to your buddy. In which case he'll get your buddy, probably. It is difficult. It's not just about learning your moves. You need to have some life. You need to have some armor. But if you're fast enough, then you might be able to get behind him while he's spamming his move and avoid getting anything on you. Okay, how far do I need to move to put my sign down? Oh, there is a gate. Good deal. Okay. Sign is down. Put it right here in front of that rock. So I think we will have enough progress, enough time left to progress through to Manus this round.
Yeah.
In which case we'll do some cleanup farming and get items and whatnot after this episode. And then we'll be ready to fight Gwyn in the next episode and start New Game Plus in the next episode. And when I say cleanup farming, I do not mean leveling. We're not going to farm souls to level up. That is not a thing we're going to do. I'm talking about getting arrows, upgrading every piece of gear we want to upgrade before we continue on. You know, Titanite upgrades, upgrade the weapons that we want to use. So I don't have all my spells, but I didn't really have luck with them anyway. I'll just use my weapon. Slow and steady. Let's see if I can get your tail cut. Did I hit him? I don't know. Did he kill you? He flew into the wall with the rush?
Yeah.
That's what he was doing. Okay.
Maybe twice because he didn't do.
Yeah, he is a hard boss still. Probably second on the list of hardest bosses for Dark Souls 1. Manus, then Calamite, then Artorias. And after that, honestly I would say Bed of Chaos. Because the gimmick fight is, just because it's a gimmick, is so much more difficult than anything else. It might be the hardest boss, just because the stupid gimmick is annoyingly difficult. to get through. It's funny because if I build like this, then I don't have any problem with Artorias, and I would say Artorias is easier than Bed of Chaos because this build doesn't have any advantage against Bed of Chaos. It's just that the gimmick is a gimmick. If they swing at the right time, if they use the fire spell that... What is that fire spell called? That explodes pillars of flame everywhere? Yeah, if they use their Chaos Storm or whatever. Firestorms, and it hits you, because they have to get randomly lucky enough to be spawned underneath your feet. You know, there's nothing you can do. Sometimes that'll one-shot you. Sometimes the whip arms will just slide you into the hole, and you're dead. And there's nothing you can do. But against Artorias, if I'm prepared, if you do it, you can do it too. Bring a heavy Great Shield. This is a great one. It doesn't protect against 100% physical, but it is still good enough to block almost all the damage he does. And the stability is the highest you can get for a light Great Shield. I mean, look at that way, 6 pounds. I was in no danger against Artorias. The same is true for Kalameet here, except that he can knock you down, so the Great Shield doesn't defend you the same way. You've got to avoid some of his attacks so that you don't die when he actually uses the ones that knock you down. Anyway. Are you putting more armor on? Is that what you're doing? Oh, yeah. He might be hitting you harder with the magic helmet on. Being fast is a really good way to play throughout the entire game. I wouldn't say my build is better than my buddy's at all. Honestly, I enjoy playing the way that he is playing right now more than I enjoy playing this. Oh, I didn't block in time. Let's Estus if I can. What's he doing? We'll just block this, and then I'll Estus. Attack! Oh, I missed. Missed the tail hit there. That was a free hit, but I didn't run at the right position to get it. Okay. I'm really trying to get the tail cut, so I'm not going to go in for hits other than that. It would be a really great weapon for you. It doesn't have great scaling, but you need strength and dex to wield it. And it actually, if you upgrade it, awesome job. Good work. If you upgrade it properly to the +5, then it can go up, which costs a ton of souls, 10,000 an upgrade. But it does a ton of damage. And its move is Wrath of Gods type attack. It's very good. Two hits again. Okay, blocking. He's stomping everywhere. Attacking. Okay, blocking. He's gonna use fire. Attacking. Oh, is he gonna get me with that? Yeah, he got me. So I'm stopping him from being able to have damage put on him. I'm cursed now, so he can use other moves on me. But I'm gonna Estus. Okay. Oh, missed that. I take more damage now that I'm cursed, if he hits me with anything. And, oh dang, I was just a little bit too far away from him for that. Well, I could probably hit him with some lightning. Switch to Symbol of Avarice, and get ready to switch back. Wow. This game is so much fun. Good job. Although Lobos is doing his irregulator runs in Dark Souls 3 and things like that right now before his May. What is the charity that he streams for? Children's Hospital. He donates to the Children's Hospital for cancer research, I believe, to fight cancer. And I strongly suggest, if you haven't watched Lobos, you go check out some of their streams. May is almost over. I'm already being invaded. This is ridiculous. Okay, it's a different person. This one actually has a name, and it's a blue invader. Hmm. It's gonna buff up some more? Okay. Here we go. He switched away, so he lost his buff. Look at that backstab. You lost your buff though, dude. Okay. Why did my character swing? I was pressing backwards and holding up my shield. But I did a rush attack. Can I use indictment? So, because I died, I'll lose some of my, sin. It's called sin in Dark Souls 2. What is it called in this? I don't remember. But you lose some of your, progression towards the dark side, or whatever you want to call it. Sin. Which will mean I won't be able to be invaded as much by the blue. For as many times. If I keep on dying to them, eventually you'll lose your progress on that side. At least that's the way it works in Dark Souls 2. I might be wrong about that here. I really need to start leveling up in Faith so I can use Sunlight Spear. So I'm going to start doing that. And now we're going to progress down to Manus. Whoops. Warp. To the dungeon. So I was just invaded, so I can't be invaded again yet. Although, by the time I get down to the boss fog, it will probably be long enough to be invaded again. I'm going to switch back to Gold Ring, because this is an excellent place to get humanity, and I do need humanity. When we're doing cleanup, we will definitely be farming up some humanity from these guys. Got him, sweet. Over there is a dark spell that I do not need. So I'm not going to bother them. Last randomizer, I had so many enemies here that it was crashing the game. Okay, gotta drop off to the left here. Get another shortcut. So noisy, they were already moving towards the sound. So the shield over here is one of the two shields that I'm thinking about making the other one of. I think the other one's made with Sif's Soul, but I'm not sure. But you're going to get a shield from Green Sif over here. Maybe I should put the helmet on. Or pop some humanity. I don't have any humanity on right now. One humanity could get me a ton more. That was nice of the game to realize, oh, there's a person right behind you. Look at that. Got my humanity back already. Yeah, they basically instantly kill you. So much fun. Luckily I hit through that attack rather than just missing completely. Missing? I wonder how good lightning is against them. Nothing from that one. Oh. You're getting a little close there for comfort. And swing again. Good deal. Okay. Hello? You having a nap? Here we go. Let's have a look. So, weight-wise, it's 14.5. The stability on this, I don't think can be improved, so I have the best stability at the moment that I think I can get, except for one of the Artorias shields, I believe. But I'll have a look before I go upgrading anything. Defense-wise, it's 80, 80, 80, 70. So upgrade to only magic and fire defense. And a downgrade to physical. It's a good shield, but its weight is too much. Now, in New Game Plus, the first +1, the addition to the challenge will be no armor, I believe. I think that's the first thing that we're changing for +1. So, I was hoping I wouldn't take any. Oh well. Top off again. I don't want them to drain my life to nothing. So there's another dark spell over here. Wait a second, what was that spell? Was that Dark Bead? Or was it Dark Flame, the fire spell?
The one that was started by the first couple of enemies there was the dark magic, and not dark magic.
You don't have Dark Flame yet?
No, I think it's
So it was Dark Orb or Dark Bead?
it was dark bead. Or dark box. No, dark box has the box before.
Okay, going up there is the way I want to go. But I could use Black Flame if I started using Pyromancies. Which, that might be something I do. Upgrade my Pyromancy Flame before going on. Would be a good thing to have upgraded. There we go. I like that. No items. Gold ring isn't working very well for me. I meant to check the lightning damage. But they're so easy to kill. I could use my spells in the boss fight, possibly. I don't know how good lightning is against Manus. I don't think I've used lightning against him since the first time I fought him. Maybe. Maybe not even then. There's Black Flame right there. What's that?
I found the finger.
Sweet.
Upgrade.
You don't find vagrants very often anymore.
Special one that goes away.
Oh, so it's an item bag. Vagrant.
Irving style, cool.
Very neat.
So for those who don't know, it's a special item that will drop or block.
No! That's the bad one. You still gonna hit me? Okay, it's raining above me, so it missed me completely.
Here. That's just doing like 3 different fire rolls, so that's just a iron bag. So if you see an iron bag with this, you can cross it, it's an iron bag.
Excellent. Now, if you want all the details on the Vagrants, I suggest you follow Illusory Wall. He does a great job of explaining the mechanics of Dark Souls in all the Dark Souls series. And his videos are very enjoyable if you want to see the behind the scenes, how things work, which we've been following him for a very long time now. Trying to figure out how every little thing works in the game. I'm sure it wasn't easy to do in many cases, but most importantly, the summoning and the invading mechanics. I believe he had a lot of hand in figuring out how those work. There is still an item right there. I hate dropping down here, because I almost always end up dying. The help me carving. So there's nothing there. This drop here though, I almost always fall after doing the drop. Oh, I didn't fall. It's this stalagmite right there. I'll land on it and it'll slide me off the cliff. Okay, so I cleared this area out earlier, just a moment ago. Going back around to the sorceress. It was the help me carving, if you want to get that. Okay, item right here. Twin Humanities. Very good thing to get. Got a white slab coming around the corner over here. But we gotta be careful with the walls. It's gonna be a problem for me. If I hit the wall, instead of hitting these humanities, that'll be a problem for me. Okay, I'm gonna top off. And there's the slab. That is a slab I wanted to get, because I want a chaos weapon, not chaos, a divine and a occult maxed out weapon. I may actually make the Great Clubs in New Game Plus versions into those things, just to mess around with the different damage types. But I haven't really done a lot of that in this one. I don't think I can wield Grant yet properly. Maybe I can. Let's have a look at that right now, actually. Damage here is 649 and Grant plus 5, 679. Why is it that I'm not using it? Oh, it's the carry weight is 24. And the split damage, although it is holy. Figuring out my carry weight is always a... You know what? I missed an item. There's another secret path up there in the rafters that I didn't do. Do you remember what's up there? That you use the lantern on to get the secret path? There's a treasure that you can walk over to if you use the secret path. Maybe upgrade materials that I missed. Well, I'll be getting that item probably off camera with the farming of all the other things that we need to do. Are you here? You got your sign down, or should I put mine down? Okay, sign's down. Yeah, I could put Silver Pendant on. I almost never use it because I usually end up messing up, cycling through. So I'm going to take those 2 things off and just have the 3 on. Yeah, there is a cheesy way you can do it, and in one of the New Game Pluses we might show you. You can poison Manus from here. Like if you look just right. There you go. You can see his eyes right down there. You can poison him from here, and he can be killed. Yeah, very cheesy method. And I was actually thinking about New Game Plus maybe, or maybe one of the other New Game Plus. We'll do a cycle of the cheese methods we know for every boss you can cheese. There are a couple that have multiple cheese methods though, so maybe not all in one New Game Plus cycle. This is one of the flaws in the story that we don't understand. Why would Manus be the reason that you're brought here? We know he wants the pendant, right? He wants the pendant. Oh, he's going after me. Okay, I blocked it. Good. Don't hit him very hard with that. Okay, I can block a lot though. You can cut off his tail, but it does just bonus damage, I think, is all you get out of that. Okay, get my stamina, and try and get around my buddy. Oh. Okay, I need to Estus. And I still need to Estus. Okay, Estusing. Let's try and get him with the Wrath of God, see what that does. Almost nothing. How about a Lightning Spear? Great Lightning Spear. It's okay, but not the best. We'll save it. Oh, here we go. I was way too late. Good thing you didn't target me with it. Oh, good. He switched targets in between, so I didn't end up getting hit by all of it. I blocked him, though. I'm not hitting that tail. I'm trying to show the tail cut that does nothing. Okay, he's way below half-life, so any minute he's going to start spamming dark magic on us. Okay, I like to dodge those. Or use the talisman if I can remember. Here we go. Okay, I blocked some of it anyway. Estusing. And... that hit me. He's gonna knock me out. Possibly. Yeah, I was pretty close to the wall. Okay, Estusing. Oh no, didn't have Soul Ring on. And there's Symbol. Okay, good job. 42,000. 43,200. And I will wait. I think it was just steel, black iron. Okay, black iron gauntlets. Keep me under the 55.
Did you get the black one?
Black Flame, yeah. That was the drop spell, I believe. You can walk down to it from the area where you free Sif. I think that's what you would have picked up if you'd walked down there, or if you drop to the Help Me carving and then drop again, there's the item there. Waiting on my buddy to put his sign down here. Once he gets back, it's not easy because you can't just walk up from that bonfire
So township is a better place to go because I can throw down the
with the shortcut
elevator shortcut.
and then get behind the sorceress.
Yeah.
And then just walk down the path. That'll be easier for you.
So one thing.
Now, if I get invaded, I intend to go through the fog rather than wasting time with an invader. I'll go through the fog, and this is a trick if you're trying to summon a buddy and you're right next to the boss fog waiting for them. You can go through the boss fog, quit out in the boss room. It'll put you right back outside the fog. You can get invaded again right away because you've exited the game, but that gives your buddy the time to put their sign down. Of course, there's always the quit to desktop option. We don't like doing that. I don't mind fighting invaders. I mean, as you can tell, almost every invader is cheap. They're trying to lag stab you or get a backstab on whatever move you do, you know. They're not trying to fight you fair anyway, so, you know, most of them are going to kill you. And it doesn't matter, honestly. They think they're good at the game, and really, they're good at being cheap and cheesy, and it's like using toxic moss to kill the boss outside the boss fog. That's exactly the kind of thing that they're doing all the time. It's pretty sad. So I don't mind going through the boss fog to get rid of them and then summon my buddy and go through. Because if they're trying to fight you here, they're just trying to ruin your day, you know? Okay, his sign's around here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Gonna go through. Okay, I'm gonna try and find Sif, but I'm not having any luck with that. There he is. It's so cool that they put a phantom to summon inside of a boss room. I wish they did that more frequently. Something you only see in this and the Elden Ring boss for, what's his name? Oh, that staggered me for some reason. No! Okay, he turned away from me. Something weird is going on. Maybe it's the remaster. We've only played the remaster maybe 100 times out of the 3,000 times we've played. I gotta tell hit. That time. Stamina! Oop. Here we go. Yeah, he's trying to hit me. He got me with some of them. Alastus. That one. That's the one you need this on. It's basically a grab combo that really, if he gets you at the beginning of it, then you're going to get hit by every move. Can't block that ground pound. That didn't get a Telcut, I'm surprised. Oh well. We got him. That's the scene switching to Symbol. And that's the Soul of Manus. So he gives a sorcery that we can't use, a staff for sorceries that we can't use, and I think that's it. So there's a soul item for us to pop. That's a lot of souls. Not something I would normally recommend doing, but if you can't use sorceries, like we can't use sorceries right now, ever, in this whole playthrough. I want to say we can get humanity from her, but last time we did this, she just disappeared. Didn't get anything. Want to keep a humanity, but I'm going to kindle this bonfire. Where'd she go? Of only getting 5 after you've rested here, yeah. Having them all kindled means that we won't have to worry about if you're a summon, you get the last bonfire you rested at. Even though you warp away from this one, if you don't rest at the bonfire that you warp to, then it gives you this bonfire's Estus Flask charges for a summon. So, we'll prevent that by kindling every bonfire we find through New Game, and then when we go to New Game Plus, that transfers over. She's still here. So she's not going to do anything. I guess we only get a reward from Mushroom Lady. Goff will give us his great bow. I'm possibly going to be using it, but we'll see which one is the better. Still focusing on faith. Oh, I don't think I'm going to get there. Well, we can pop that soul. Manus' soul only is used for those two things, I believe. We have some other souls that we could pop as well. His makes an int base bow, not going to level int. But these might be better to sell to Frampt. So we'll figure out what to pop and what not, and we'll do that before we go fight Gwyn.
Yeah, we'll figure out if we want to pop them or sell them, because selling them to the price might be better. There's no way of knowing though without looking at it.
Selling them to Frampt might actually get you more souls in some cases. Okay, so I'm not leveling right now. She's not going to say anything different, I guess.
Yeah,
One more try. Yeah.
Let's go to
She's traumatized. But to have Manus summon you here, because he wants the key that the broken pendant, I mean, it makes a little bit of sense, but not really a lot. Because he's bringing the person that's supposed to fight and kill him back in time in order to fight and kill him. So it fits the story in some ways, but in other ways it's like, why would Manus want us to come back in time to kill him? That doesn't make sense. He doesn't want us to come kill him. You would think it would be someone else from this time that brought us back, right? So we're done then. The DLC? I need to go get that item, but I'll do that off camera because it's going to take a few minutes to do. So we need to go to the township. Get Goff's great bow. And talk to the mushroom for the rewards from her. I believe it's better than the regular great bow, but I'm not sure the stats required or anything. So, like we said before, we've got some cleanup to do, some farming. We want to get lots of humanity from the DLC humanities, and various other consumable items that you can farm out, including getting weapons upgraded to +5 in dragon scales, or +15 for regular weapons, or +5 for twinkling weapons.
Why, wondrous that beast. This great bow.
That great bow?
Needed, with no dragons to hunt. I know not if a human could even operate it. But here, thy need outweighs mine. Farewell.
Okay, let's have a look at that. So it only weighs 3 pounds more. It does less damage right now. I'll have to look online to see. It has better scaling for strength. So that right there says in the end it's going to end up doing more damage. I don't have the 20 dex to wield either one yet. So it's going to be a New Game Plus thing, but I'll probably upgrade one, whichever one's better for me, because they take the same dex. And once I have that dex, I'll be able to see which of the two is going to be better. So let's go get the rewards from the Mushroom Lady. Oh, I should just homework. I don't have them equipped anymore. That's another thing we want more of. Okay. Homeward Bound. That's the plan. We might stream later on Monday, 2 to 5.
Yeah, I might stream later.
Because it's Memorial Day and we have a luncheon to go to. I think it's the garden, right? Or is it Sanctuary?
Sanctuary.
Okay. So she should give us something. Some more mushrooms, I believe. Which is a great thing to have in later plays. Especially having those consumables will become very useful.
I salute the grandeur of thine enterprise. Please, I thank thee.
Thank you.
I will remember thee. This is the best way. No, for it.
She's going to give Artorias a credit.
Down, I am. Down, I am.
Let's see. She still has repair powder and the catalyst and spells. We have 50. I don't need more than that.
May the flame.
Flames guiding me. Yeah. Well, maybe we will have to farm some souls in order to level up some, because I am nowhere near the souls I need to be able to wield the Sunlight Spear in New Game Plus. I think it takes 50. I might be wrong about that. That's something my buddy and I will discuss. If we have to farm a certain number in order to be able to wield whatever we want from New Game Plus right away. Also, bosses are available in New Game Plus, so you get souls then too. So that's something to consider. But if I'm 17 levels away, I've got a lot of work to do to be able to wield it. So we'll look into that. At any rate, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this, and sorry about the last episode. I hope that this episode actually makes it into the data so we can post it. I guess we will see you in the next Dark Souls Plus.